Hey, welcome back. Well, we're having a holiday party today, and nothing says the holidays like a little bit of maybe some bubbly or some wine. And Josh is here from Barefoot, a winery out of Central California. Brought along some great wines. They don't cost a ton of money, and we're even going to make a few fun cocktails with these wines. So, good morning. Thanks for coming.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having us. I truly appreciate being here.
Absolutely. We love to have learned how to make different drinks, and we love to save people money. Now there are some great wines out there that are like under $25, some of them under $10,
And it's great that you mentioned that, actually, because of Barefoot and Barefoot Bubbly. With our regular wine, we're actually the most awarded winery under $15, and our bubbly is actually the most awarded bubbly under $20.
Love that. Love that. So if you've got to bring wine to the party, or if you're hosting a party, don't want to spend a ton of money, but want to serve some good stuff, look for this stuff. All right, first of all, let's talk about let's make a cocktail. Let's
make a cocktail.
A wine cocktail.
Actually, it's going to be a bubbly cocktail.
Okay,
what
wonderful.
I like doing with this is, especially during the holiday season, is have a fun appetizer / greeting drink for all your friends. Really wow them when they come
right when they walk in the door.
Exactly.
Got it.
So what we're going to start off out with is what I call a Barefoot Poinsettia.
Oh, neat.
And what it incorporates is our Moscato Spumante and our Sweet Red.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you help me make one of these as well, because we need to make sure we cheers later. What it's going to start off with is some pomegranate seeds.
Okay.
So dig in, grab some pomegranate seeds, and drop them into the bottom of the glass.
And that's the only hard work. Do that ahead of your party.
Exactly.
Pomegranates are very, you can get them anywhere, and they're very festive and holidays, but they're a pain. You got to split them open, get out the seeds, but it'll all be worth it.
And I've actually found some places that actually have the seeds already pulled out of the pomegranates. Helps save on some of the work.
Love that. Okay.
So from there, we're going to add about 50% of our Sweet Red. This is a brand new varietal for Barefoot. It's going to have a little bit of a cherry, raspberry, and strawberry pomegranate taste onto it. Excuse me.
So it'll work well with those pomegranates.
That sounds great.
Right. Okay. In a champagne glass,
yep,
you notice. Okay.
Champagne flute, and then grab some Moscato Spumante right there.
Okay.
And then finish it off. About 50% of that.
Color.
Isn't it great how you get that little red bubbles that come along with it? And as itself, it looks great. You have that pomegranate that's floating there.
Love that.
But I always like to bring a little bit more element to it, and especially to accentuate all your senses. So what we have are little pieces of mint leaf.
Okay.
And then what you're going to do is just garnish the side of your glass right there. Just rip the mint right in half. Just set it on there. And what this does, it brings out a little bit of a mint sense to it, and it makes it very fun and exciting. Have that little bit, like I said, a poinsettia.
Love that.
So, and we have to cheers and see. Let me know what you think.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
It's so fun.
And, and I really am a firm belief that you don't need to do a whole bar these days. You can do, always have, non-alcoholic beverages for your guests, water, soda, maybe a special non-alcoholic drink, and then do a signature cocktail like this and some wine and beer, and you're done.
Exactly.
But this is lovely. You just walk in the door and you've got a tray of these for everybody. Let the party start. Huh?
Your guests are going to be wild. They're like,
wow,
man, they put so much time out there.
Love that. Recipes on our website, and that was very inexpensive to do. All right, let's talk some more.
Let's talk some wine. Yeah, I was very impressed, and I can't wait to have some beef tenderloin.
I know,
that looks so good.
And we used your wine to make that sauce, the Pinot Noir.
And I think the Pinot Noir is going to be a very great hosting wine. What I like about the Pinot Noir, it's a very soft red wine that's going to have some dried cherry taste onto it, but not a lot of tannins. The biggest thing that I try to overcome is finding a wine that's going to complement everyone's palate.
Sure.
Both a red and a white, and also sweet. So with the Pinot Noir, soft. Your cab drinkers, but also your light wine, red drinkers, are really going to enjoy it. But you also have to have some white options for some other food pairings you have. Pinot Grigio, have a little bit of citrus note onto it, crisp, but also our Moscato. Our Moscato right there is something for your sweet wine drinkers. The way I describe it, you have a great honeydew melon, a little bit of lemon zest, a little bit of orange zest on there, a little bit of effervescence, so it sparkles on your palate. It's sweet. It's very sweet.
So good. Can't go wrong with Pinot Grigio, this Moscato for the sweet type Riesling drinkers, and then if you're going to buy one red, go with the Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir, and maybe the Sweet Red.
The Sweet Red.
Because this is a sweeter variety.
But not too sweet,
It's not too sweet. No, it's going to have more of that fruit element onto it. Like I said, that raspberry, that cherry, the pomegranate that comes with it. But it's more of that fruit sweetness on the palate, not that sugar sweetness.
I agree.
And I really like that.
Really nice with that bubbly.
Exactly.
All right, let's talk champagne. First of all, I always say, honey, can you open this? But I do think that popping a bottle of champagne on the holidays. It just says holiday.
It does.
I mean, it does.
It definitely does, and it's one of those things that if you don't know what you're doing, it can be a little intimidating.
Yeah, I'm a nervous wreck. So first of all, get the label off.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's a quick 9-step process, basically. First, you have to pull the foil off.
Okay, that I can handle.
That's pretty simple.
Okay.
And then from here is where you want to make sure you have the safety first.
Okay.
Because you have this little wire cage that's holding onto it. We want to make sure that you keep the wire cage on top, and the reason for this, there's carbonation in the bottle.
Okay.
So you just want to make sure you slowly move that off and keep the
your
cork
hand
on it.
You keep your hand, and you've got a towel.
I brought a towel with to make sure it's not going to explode. The proper way to open a bottle is less noise the better.
Okay.
Because then you're not going to have a whole bunch of carbonation.
You just twist. You're just
keep
twisting?
Make sure it's very chilled.
Okay.
The less chilled it is, the more effervescence you're going to have in the bottle and the more spillage you're going to have.
Ooh, perfect.
So very soft, very light like
that. So don't shoot it across the room.
Exactly.
Or, you don't shoot somebody's eye off on Christmas Eve.
And then you have your nice bottle just like that for
Love
you.
it.
So
Love it.
Should we finish off with another recipe?
This is a tradition a lot of people do for Christmas Day brunch, so a nice mimosa, but this is something different than that. Champagne and orange juice is traditional. We're going to do a Bellini, which I'm excited about.
It's going to be so much fun.
All right, real quick.
First and foremost, we're going to start off by using some peach juice.
Okay.
So what I actually have right here is a little bit of peach mango juice.
Okay.
But put about 25% of that in there.
Okay. And then in goes the bubbly. What kind of bubbly are you using?
We are using some bubbly brut right now. This is just one of the 5 different bubblies that we have to offer.
Very, very pretty.
And then put about 75% of that in there.
And then a little peach to garnish.
Exactly. Peach on the champagne flute rim. And we will be good to go. And while I'm putting this on, I want to let everyone know that we have all our recipes on barefootwine.com.
Wonderful.
And we are also on Facebook.
Wonderful. Thanks so much.
Cheers.
Cheers to you too. We'll be back.